Trade Say fam, what is good? Coming on here with another controversial video. Listen up, listen up. First off, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff on this. So I'm gonna let this play and listen into what one of these trader influencers has to say.
Over the last 10 years, we've seen the trading space boom. Do you think it's getting better or do you think it's getting worse?
I think it's getting worse. If you ask me my honest opinion, I think it's getting worse. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because all the OGs, alright, which I'm not gonna say names, and I'm pretty sure people know the OGs, right? It took them X amount of years to get to certain levels. But then you have all these young kids coming in now thinking that, oh, I could get to his level in 1 year. Without understanding that, bro, it took that guy 5 years, 7 years, 10 years to see who he is. I'm not saying everybody is doing, whatever it is they're doing. If it keeps going at the rate that it is, it could be going on its downfall probably in the next 10 years, bro. You know, why? Because call it as it is, bro. You screw people over so many times, at some point, you're gonna wake up one day and say, yo, fuck this, bro.
So you heard that. The really funny thing is, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Some fucking degenerate is driving through and, okay, there it goes. So, the funny part is this guy says these youngins. First off, the dude's like 23 or 24, right? Second off, he's been trading for like 4 or 5 years. 3, out of those 4 or 5 years, he's probably been profitable for like 2 years, maybe, right? And then he talks about the veterans, right? But let me tell you something, guys. There are no veterans. There are 0, other than like Burn and maybe 2 or 3 other people that are on the social media space, which for the most part, the big social media guys, the Lambo Raul, the Mamba FX, the FXG Alex, all these guys, they are not veterans by any means, guys. Let me tell you something. A veteran is 10 plus years of work, and 7 to 8 of those years, I would say a veteran is 10 plus 12 years, 13 years of experience of profitability, right? All these dudes are beginners. I still consider myself very much so a beginner. And here's what bothers me. What bothers me is that first, he's like probably putting himself under like an OG, which he's not an OG. Dude's 24, so you literally can't even be an OG. And most of these guys are in their early 20s. So literally you physically, by age, cannot be an OG. Like, just think about that. Like, the true OGs have been trading for 20, 30 years. Like, that's what an OG is, right? But it's funny because all of these guys, as a matter of fact, make their bread with the courses, with their live trading, with all of these things, which, guys, who cares, right? Like, what is the big deal? I just don't want to sit here and want to have you think that you are classified as a super great trader. As a matter of fact, you should present yourself like, listen, I am not the greatest. And that is okay, being humble enough to say, listen, I have much more to learn. I'm trying to grow a community of traders who are like-minded like me. I will tell you guys, like, my goal, and listen, I'm still very much so a developing trader, but I understand a couple things. I understand that my growth is going to come from the community that I'm building around me, right? The team that I'm trying to put together, the traders that I'm trying to have around me, that is what is going to assist my growth, right? And all of these major traders say it. Like, that is the whole thing. What kind of traders do you have around you, the support that you have around you when you're in the markets on a day-to-day basis, right? So to sit here and call yourself an OG, some sort of veteran, and then like, bro, at the end of the day, you're part of the problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully, that is, right? Respectfully, because like a lot of these dudes say that, but You know, just keep that in mind, guys, that these guys are making money off of their funding challenges, off of the brokers that they're pitching to you. I don't pitch any brokers to you. I don't pitch any funding challenges to you. I'm just trying to build an amazing community, guys. Okay? So just please keep that in mind, that be careful when you listen. And like what I did was I just reacted like laughing to this fucking video, because it's like this guy is really sitting here complaining about the industry, but he's the part of the problem of the industry. So like, I'm not really understanding, like, you know what I'm saying? Which at the end of the day, listen, it doesn't mean anything. Like, they're still cool people, they're still, you know what I mean, this and that. But ultimately, don't think that you're just amazing when you've been profitable maybe for like 1 year, and how you make your money is actually through your monthly subscription to your WHOP and shit. I have no problem saying that most of the money that we can make is with our communities, guys. And so what? Like, what is the problem, bro? Like, what is the problem with being the owner of a community? I don't see a fucking problem. I put together, you didn't do it, right? Like, you didn't put the work in to market this community, to have the idea of building this community. So I don't see the problem in making money off of this. And at the same time, you're bringing people together with the same inspiration, the same dream, the same goals, that want to learn, that want to get better at the craft, right? But I don't sit there and pretend that like, oh, I can really, you know, it's just the way that he went about it, man, is just these youngins, right? Because these people are youngins, bro. These people are in their early 20s, man. Like, you don't even know about life, bro. Like, you truly don't even know about life, let alone to be able to call yourself a veteran in the space. Like, give people that much more respect that have actually been in the space. You wanna know somebody is like great? Give Riz, right? Riz from the Words of Wisdom. Give him some props. He's brought on true veterans, man. Real veterans, verified veterans that have been in the space 20, 30 years. And they can show they've made millions and millions, 7 figures, 8 figures, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. Whenever you're, you know, following these guys, that's why I unfollowed all of them. I'm carving and paving my own way, and that's okay. You know, if they want to keep rolling with that same attitude, hey, that's on them. But I'm rolling another way now, and that's why, you know, I'm no longer looking at the buffoonery these people live by. And you know what I mean? I did for a while, but that shit is done. So trade safe every single day. Remember, we are building the strongest trading community, guys. That is the goal. Building the strongest, best trading community. Trade safe every single day in the markets. Trade safe. Peace.